Good morning, HHS, and welcome to this week's Raider Nation News. I'm Kevin Andren.
And I'm Dante Fiandaca, and happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, it's also Thomas Jefferson's birthday.
Great. And welcome to this week's news update.
Did you know that Americans consume 8.6 billion gallons of bottled water annually?
Even though these bottles are recycled, only 1 of 5 recycled bottles are actually recycled in a recycling plant, which leads the other 4 to be contributed to the 3 trillion pounds of plastic water bottles in landfills. Plastic never fully decomposes. It just breaks into smaller bits that remain in the ocean forever. Then these innocent marine animals mistake these microscopic pieces of plastic as food, which gets stuck in their esophagus and their body.
Cutting the rings of six-packs doesn't always solve the issue, because marine life still mistakes these rings as food.
I hope that these dramatic statistics and pictures show you the importance of recycling, and we really hope that you participate in our activities in the coming weeks to promote environmental sustainability around HHS.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Amanda.
And we're from the Service and Action class here at the high school, and as you guys may know, April 22nd is coming up, and that is Earth Day.
So throughout the next 2 weeks, we're going to be leading a ton of different activities throughout the school and within the district. So on Monday, we're going to go into Chesapeake, and we're going to talk to the students there about the importance of recycling.
We'll also be putting little green notes on all of your lockers, and all these little notes are going to have little suggestions and all kinds of things that'll help you learn about the environment and about sustainability.
One of the other things that you guys are going to notice is that in the Passive Commons area, there's going to be a giant replica water bottle that we're going to encourage all students and staff to throw their recyclables in.
There's also going to be one day here at the high school where all the lights are going to be dimmed in the classrooms, and this will help decrease our environmental footprints.
Imagine traveling to San Francisco for the STEAM trip. This gives you the chance to see exciting careers in the areas of science, technology, engineering, art, and math. There's an informational meeting next week on Tuesday, 4/18. Though spots are limited. Contact Mrs. Isaacson if you're interested in this exciting opportunity.
San Francisco is a spectacular, fun city on the central coast of California, about 350 miles from LA. It's bursting with a youthful energy that will guarantee you have an amazing and unforgettable adventure. On the northern end of the San Francisco Peninsula, the city invites you to explore hip neighborhoods, elegant buildings, beautiful parks and gardens, and enjoy a liberal, relaxed atmosphere. And there's no end of things to see.
Last month, some of our very own HHS teachers headed into the city to help make a difference in the lives of inner city students and our local community. Let's take a look at the Buddies Helpers Challenge.
All right, so on March 19th, 9 of us, all teachers, 1 parent, participated in the Buddies Helpers. They're part of PepsiCo's Showdown, which is the largest U.S. Soccer tournament. And it's their non-for-profit portion that gives back to the Chicagoland community, to kids in schools who have low income, higher needs.
All right. We did Buddies Helpers Challenge for the Huntley Animal Shelter. We raised over $1,000 for the Huntley Animal Shelter, and we also recreated over 100 bicycles for the Menier Elementary School in Chicago. These students also received scholarships. 2 of their students received scholarships, 2 of their 8th graders. And it was a great day helping out the community and Chicago as well.
So there were 2 parts to the Buddies Helper Challenge. The first part was all about building bikes, and the teams competed to build as many bikes as they could in a set amount of time.
Last year we didn't really build a lot of bikes, so that kind of set us off from the start. And this year we came in just excited to build a bunch of stuff, and it was cool to see how our group was. We split up all of our duties, everybody had a particular job, and everybody was just doing their own job, passing it around and kind of helping each other.
Then the second part was more of a scavenger hunt, where we kind of ran around Chicago in these capes that they gave us, and we had to determine what items on the scavenger hunt we wanted to get, and each one was worth a different amount of points.
The principal got up and spoke to us on some of the real negative events that have taken place at their school over the last couple of years. They were both gunshot incidents, and they were both students that were right out front of the school. And then he also explained to us how the principal's son, the first day that he started working at the school, his son was actually shot and killed. And so the amount of negative things that take place in that community were pretty extreme. And so it was really cool to know that we were there providing a super positive experience for those kids to receive all that free stuff.
The best part of Buddy's Helpers Challenge for me is seeing that video a few days later of all the work that we did and seeing those kids' faces light up with excitement when they get a new bike. It's really cool because they don't get stuff like that every day.
During the Buddies Challenge, there was a large media presence watching us at all times, but to be honest with you, when you're actually in the process of doing the bikes and you're doing all the good things for these kids, you don't really notice it, because what it really is a competition, and in the competition you're really trying to get first place if you're competitive like me, like we were.
Vanek and Mr. Aney did a great job getting our group together for a great cause, something that's bigger than any of us. And when you can combine a great cause with something that helps students in and out of school, it was a no-brainer to participate.
Last week, 5 of our art students won awards at this year's FVC Conference Art Show at MCC. Congrats to Jaden Gannison, Gabriella Falcone, Jared Miles, Shamika Patel, Derek Zimmerman, and Kaylin Smith on their awesome pieces. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Raider Nation News.
And don't forget to check out our YouTube page, HHS TV Studio, for more videos that did not make it into this newscast.
And again, happy birthday, TJ.